What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, non-league to legend. Still at River Plate for the time being. We have gone through the transfer window. We've played a couple of games, and now we're back for 2 cup finals again. You know, River Plate just breeds success. So since you were here last, you've seen Altuve. Probably how you pronounce his name. You've seen him sign. But we've signed 3 more players. Sergio Bazan from, I was going to say River Plate. We are River Plate. From Newell's Old Boys. He comes in for 10.25 million. Played a couple of games. Scored a goal. Lots of assists. He is very good. Playing him as a roaming playmaker. He is so very, very good. The most expensive transfer in the club's history. So I kind of feel like I have to play him. To be fair, 8.2. Definitely worth putting in the first team. Then, not long after, Matthias Cordoba came in. Box-to-box midfielder. Can play as centre-back. Can play as a striker. Sort of can play as an attacking midfielder according to my assistants. He's a very good all-round player. Like, he's not amazing at anything. He's got really good teamwork. Work rate is fantastic, and his determination is really good. So, good box-to-box. I'm going to teach him get better being a box-to-box. Again, 4 games, 1 goal, no assists, but he did score on his debut, which has been quite nice. I've been rotating the 2 of them with Luna and Gonzalez, which has been quite handy because we're not so much... For the rest of the season, it'd be nice to have multiple players who can play in the position quite well. And seeing as we got rid of some of the players that could play in those positions, it's probably why the Director of Football went and got 2 players that can play in those positions. The most controversial transfer from our dealings is this guy, Fabian Freitas. For some reason, they were saying he wasn't a very good buy. What division do Estudiantes BA play? The Primera B Metropolitana. Okay. He's played a lot of games for them. He looks okay. I'm not so sure if he'll ever reach that potential. Maybe the 2.5 stars? Maybe? But he is in the first team. Really good acceleration, really good balance, really good... Like, he'll run for days. Can accelerates very quickly, has a very good high top speed. Very good high top speed? A very good top speed, and he's got very good balance. He is 5'6", so I suppose the acceleration and pace makes sense. Technically, he's trash. Mentally, he's quite good. Right, decent, I suppose. Decent is probably the best adjective? The best word to use. Other than that, nothing else to speak of. As far as I know, there might be... No. Patricio Mirlo is off to Vancouver Whitecaps on free transfer. That's fine. I don't think he saw Gamara go out on loan. Altuve has gone out on loan since he came in. Perez Ibanez left. Milito left. Palacios left. You knew about those 3. Kitano went on loan to Mets. Alan has gone back to Brazil for a bit of a loss. Possibly going for 7 million. We paid 8.75 for him. Played 16 times. He's back in Brazil now. We have younger players who have better potential playing in the same position. So, for me, Alan was never going to play. And Moreno went out on loan as well. Results-wise, we've played a good few games. A lot of them were friendlies. Like I said, there was 4 testimonials. This guy, the day after his testimonial, he asked to be released. So, he left. I think it was the day after. It was around the time of his friendly or his testimonial. He was like, I want out. And we were like, okay. Rolheiser, a couple of players came back for both testimonials. Like Martinez Quintara, Valentini, Palacios came back for the second one. Rollheiser, like you saw, because he scored. Belloni came back as well. So we did have a couple of players back for the first time in a while who we hadn't seen. And as you can see in Olivio's testimonial, 10-1. We smashed them. Then we played Lanús in the league. Cordoba scored an absolute belter of a goal. And Versace scored then in the next game against Estudiantes, who we played today in the Supercopa Argentina. Beat them 3-0, very easy game. Then against Defensa, 6-0. Gonzalez banged in a hat-trick, having missed the Estudiantes game. Didn't start the game. He was on the bench. Wasn't first choice for this game. His form wasn't great in the game before. I think. There was some reason I didn't play him anyway. And we played alright. Then he came in, banged in a hat-trick. Alanes, Avila scoring as well, and they scored an own goal. Then against Belgrano, 6-1, Alejandro Gonzalez with 2 goals again. Then Avila with 2 goals. Ruiz, Diaz and Versace boshed in a goal. And then we played Colón, where Sergio Bazan scored and Avila scored. And Mendenez, with a stupid red card, after we'd made all our substitutions, decides to get sent off. But like I said, today we played the Supercopa Argentina and then the Recopa Sudamerica final against the team that won the Sudamerica. And because we won the Copa Libertadores, no, that's Sudamerica. We won the Copa Libertadores, they won the Copa Sudamerica, whatever it's called. Whatever the Europa League equivalent to the Champions League is in South America. We've never played in it, I've never bothered to learn the name of it. We're going to play those two games today, and then in the next episode, we're going to play Boca and the second leg of this final. Even though it says home and away, I don't think that's their actual. It is actually their stadium. Okay, never mind. What was I? Oh, it was the Estudiantes game. We're not playing. They're playing at Newell's Old Boys Stadium. So this is Supercup Argentina. Both games are completely irrelevant. The board do not give a flying donkey shit if we win or lose or whatever. So I'm not putting too much emphasis on this. It's just basically more silverware for ourselves. Estudiantes, like I said, we just beat them fairly recently, so we should be able to do the business against them. We are quite tired because we did play 2 days ago. Fixture congestion is fantastic. The fact that we had to play in the Club World Cup, definitely not helping. But for this game we have Ledesma in goal, Lopez and Varane as our wingbacks, Helton and Soto in centre back, with Cordoba and Luna in centre midfield, with Alanes and Rodriguez as our wide men because Versace is quite tired. Lianga in behind Avila, but we do have Benitez on the bench. I was looking at it, we have 41 goals on the bench. That's quite nice. Gonzalez sits on the bench today. Bazan misses out because he is very tired, so he's probably going to play in the Supercopa Sudamerica Leg 1. Yeah, that's the name of it. So this is just to win the Supercopa Argentina for the 3rd year in a row. You know, something that I really, even though it's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think it makes any difference to reputation. I just want to win more trophies. I just want to win all the trophies. It's not my place to comment. That's my player. Can't deny he's a great player. He's so good we don't want him in our first team. What more can I say? He's so good we don't want them. I completely forgot he was on with them actually. But like I said, we did beat them 3-0 recently, but it was a very different team. Avila just gets on the end of it. Can't quite get it across to Rodriguez, but Luna picks it up to Varane, who we're having to play at left back because everybody who plays left back is unavailable. But Cordoba to Luna, back to Varane, to Rodriguez. Also, this is episode 99. So tomorrow, the next episode, which this is going to be Monday. Tuesday's episode is going to be episode 100. Woohoo! I did try Lianga, very close to scoring there. He did hit the woodwork. He hit the crossbar. Oh. I did apply for a job in the MLS, and they said if you can get them to decrease what they're looking for in compensation, not a bother. So I went to the board and I was like, Can you will you take less compensation? And they were like, no. So I was like, So it was Toronto. I really want to manage Toronto. They're my favourite MLS team, and they're my favourite basketball team. So I was like, I'd love to live in Toronto for a while. No, that's not going to happen. But Avila, 21 for the season. So we're just going to wait till the end of the season. I'm going to quit, and we're going to see what jobs are available then, because Mexico and Canada will be available at that time as well. So, because the Mexican leagues and the Canadian leagues won't be in the game until, I believe it's like the 10th of June, maybe. What I might do is, Lianga. When I saw the defender headed away, I was like, this is definitely going to be a beautiful goal. Lianga, he is such a good player. That was beautiful. Ooh, tasty. Yeah, we might end up going to Mexico or Canada. Ideally, it'll be Mexico or the MLS. I think that's where we have the best opportunities. Ferran, you're actually playing well for a change, right? So I have faith in you. Rodriguez, you're shite. Yeah, Toronto were like a mid-table team, so it's probably best that we didn't get offered the job. But at the same time, I would quite enjoy managing Toronto, because that's generally when I go to the MLS. I've only ever managed a handful of teams, Toronto being one of them, and I think Chicago Fire. I think I've managed New England a couple of times, but most of the time it's Toronto or Chicago Fire. And I don't know why. I'm not like a huge fan of Chicago Fire as it is. Just for some reason, they seem to offer me jobs when I'm looking in the MLS. But like I said, Toronto would be the one I'd really, really like to manage in Toronto. Failing that, I will take the Edmonton job in Canada. Do a little bit of work the space on it. Benitez turns and shoots. Beautiful. Oh. Arrivederci. But yeah, I could do an Edmonton on it and try and build them up, but I really want it to be like 2-3 seasons max before we move. So taking on like a long-term job, not something I'm overly interested in, I don't think. Maybe. That was a great pass back for that poor keeper. I'm going to say get creative, and I'm going to make... anyone who didn't see there, Benitez came on for Avila not too long ago, because Avila picked up a bit of a knock, and I don't see any reason in risking him when we were winning 3 or 2-0 at the time. But now we're winning 3-1. It was just poor defending. Lianga is having an absolute belter of a game. Is anyone very tired? Could bring on Carvalho, but he's quite tired himself, so it wouldn't really be ideal. Could bring on Gonzalez for Cordoba. He's tired. Rodriguez is tired as well. Oh no, actually I don't want to make that. I don't want to use all my substitutes just yet. Oh, the lads are still inspired after my my last team talk. So we're going to go demand more, you know? Push on, lads. We don't want to be resting on our laurels. I think as it is, there's not a whole lot of jobs in the MLS anyway. And the fact that I stupidly signed, I think it was a 3-year contract. Not my smartest move, has to be said. Oh, Gonzalez puts it under the keeper from distance. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That poor defender Ferretti. Defensive headers from him seem to just lead to goals for us. And he's still got a 6.4. Fair enough. Yeah, Rodriguez is playing trash. I'm actually going to bring on Diaz and put him as an inside forward. And I'm going to set you to complete wing back. And I'm going to set you to attack. Yeah. So now Varane is going to bop up and down. Benitez gets straight off. Oh my god, that was just... That was terrible. Oh, yeah. Alright, Alanis, set you to... I know you don't like cutting in, but you're going to, so... Bap! That was, terrible decision making by Benitez. But what are you going to do? Could be worse. Not sure how, but it could be worse. I just feel like Luna's going to get sent off now as well because he's booked. Lopez to Alanis. Lopez. Luna. Lianga. Gonzalez. How did Gonzalez miss that? He scores that every day of the week. Luna heads it away. Every time Luna's name pops up, I'm like, he's going to get sent off. He's going to get sent off. Ooh, that did not go far wide. Oh, Alanis goes through the back of his man. Perfectly clean tackle by the according to the referee. Bet on, lads. Alanis doesn't quite thread that ball through. Lopez picks up the pass and Ledesma boshes it up. Lianga, Ruiz Diaz manages to get in the way, but gets cleared again, and Soto just hoofs it. And Lianga gets the ball taken off his foot. Soto, instead of taking it down, decides to head it away. Bermudez. Oh, bit of a scramble in the box there, but we'll take it. Ruiz Diaz, Lianga. Is he getting sent? No, I thought Gigina was getting sent off. Even up the odds, you know. 4-1 down, but, you know, or 4-1 up, but, you know, get to go to 10 men, be grand. I don't like the fact that Luna and Helton are so close to each other and both booked. Oh, well, okay, Gutierrez gave away the free that time. For some reason in my head it was like Helton's gonna like swung an elbow or something at him, he's gonna get a straight red. But whatever, we've won the cup. Mayola celebrating over in the corner. Like, hey, I was here too. Yay! It is Mayola, yeah, it's Mayola I have on the bench. Well done, lads. Congratulations, you deserve it. Benitez, disappointed in you getting... Seems confused and demotivated. You got sent off. How could you be? You scored and then 20 minutes later got yourself sent off. Celebrate the double. Consecutive Supercopa Argentina wins for River Plate. That's our 3rd year in a row. You know, that's just what we do. We just win. No matter what. How does the league look? So we have 4 games in hand over... Okay, Wabaka won 5-0, so... What's 8 points? 8 points. 8 points with 4 games in hand, so we could jump if we win all our games, we'd be 4 points ahead. Not a bad place to be. Yeah, because we are 4 games in. Oh, so we could jump up to 77. Yeah, so we'd be 4 points ahead. So we are going to jump ahead to the Atletico Mineiro game. So I'll see you guys in just a second for that. Alright, fellas, we are now back for the Atletico Mineiro game. I did forget to mention we got the Copa Libertadores group. It's not that important because we have we're only probably going to get through the group stage anyway before we leave. But we got Oriente Petroleo, Bolivian team, Bolivian, and Palmeiras are the 2 guaranteed teams in our group, and then we have the winner of the 3rd qualifying round, game 3, which hasn't been decided yet. I think it's only they're in the second qualifying round is currently underway, so we just have to wait for those to be decided, and then we'd be playing them like around here somewhere. Part of me does want to leave after the Recopa Sudamerica game, but at the same time I kind of feel like we might as well see out the league because we're still in contention to win it. It's basically a 2-horse race between us and Boca again this year. But yeah, other than that, the team we're going playing in today's game is fairly similar to the one we played in the last game. I did get to rest my players for this one, but Mendes comes in for this game. Carvalho starts at right back. We're actually not going to put Elias on the bench. Bazan comes in to start this game. I'm going to put Gonzalez on the bench, or I'm going to swap him in Cordoba. Versace comes in for this game. Ali Lianga continues, which is probably the biggest surprise, maybe? I think Lianga played well enough in the last game that he gets the nod today. And Avila continues up front, as is expected. 21 goals, how could I not? Benitez, had he not been sent off in the last game, maybe I would have started him. They have an ex-Barcelona player on their left. Oh. Yeah, this is the first leg in their stadium, and we will be playing the second leg next month in our stadium. I'm going to tell Avila there's no pressure on him because he seems to have been doing quite well recently. My under-20 assistant manager has been linked with the Arsenal, the Sarandia job. It would be fantastic for him. We are going to actually press their keeper because there's something about Brazilians at the minute. None of them have that great flair, and they're not really composed. So, the Copa Libertadores. There's a couple of Libertadores games going on. Their composure is pretty crap at the minute, and their goalkeeper doesn't have the greatest match sharpness, so that could play into our favour. Maybe. We have had a couple of players. How's Carvalho already booked? Ezekiel just absolutely does Ledesma. Hopefully this isn't one of Ledesma's bad games. Be a terrible time for him to decide to play poorly today. How long into the game? 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Carvalho picks up a yellow card. Very interesting. Pointed out that Lieva was ex-Barcelona, and my right back gets booked when he's playing against him. Lianga with the free. Oh, Helton, the Brazilian. He didn't come from Atletico Mineiro, did it? No, he came from Remo. Yes. Just making everyone in the Atletico Mineiro side be like, if you're taking a chance with me, like River Plate did, you could have me scoring goals for you. But what you're doing? No. You decided against it. I'm going to demand more. I don't actually... Elton, don't... Oh. I should probably check. I'm assuming away goals are a thing in this. It'd be kind of weird if they weren't. Right? Helton is feeling self-assured. Ooh. Soto to Lianga. Gonzalez. From this... Oh. Gonzalez. He has started playing fantastically recently. It is delightful to see him in such good form. Now he's got... Oh, look at the curl on that. Oh. Now he has Cordoba and Lianga fighting with him for that position, whereas before it was generally just him who played box to box. Every now and again Melito played there, but it wasn't very often. We have picked up a couple of bookings, but... Oh, Avia was true. He was... How did he not score? Lieva is absolutely shitting on Caballo. Alanis not having a great game. Versace not having a great game. And Avilia not having a great game. Interesting. We are going to say I have faith. A bit of cheeky faith. Bit of faith. I'm really disappointed that Avilia didn't score that goal because, you know, beat the keeper and then it was just a last ditch tackle by one of their centre backs who's on a 6.4 after stopping what was a guaranteed goal. FM's ratings don't make sense all the time. I kind of feel like taking Avilia off right now is a terrible idea. Let's see, Lianga. Soto picks up the ball. Out to Alanis. Back to Soto. Oh, cheeky little pass. Back to Alanis. Gets blocked with Soto. Mendez gets tackled but Soto picks it up. We're going backwards here now, lads. Come on. Helton. Gonzalez. Lianga. Alanis. Back to Lianga. Is Carvalho out wide. Oh, does his man. Whips in the cross. Sort of. Soto to Gonzalez. Bazan. Lianga. Gonzalez. Bazan. This is going to be a goal for them, isn't it? Oh, that's it. Avia makes up for the fact that he missed an opportunity in with an open goal by smashing one in from just outside the area. Or am I not remembering it correctly? Very patient build-up play. Avia, yeah, just outside the area. Turns and bop, bop, bop. Mendez with the throw in doesn't go to a player, but it gets it back. Bazan from this. The keeper really had to do better there. He's lucky it hit the post. Gets pumped back in. Avilia wins the header. Alanis whips it in. Versace. Oh, that's put it out of reach now. We're going to make a couple of changes. Gonzalez coming off for Cordoba because he is booked, and I'm going to bring on Benitez for Avilia because he's booked. I don't want to make 3 changes just yet. But Carvalho is coming off next unless there is an injury or a sending off. But Alanis hasn't been scoring goals recently, but does the business and setting that one up. Yeah, Carvalho is the worst outfield player at the moment, so he is going to be coming off now for Dapozo. Fullback for a wonder kid. Dapozo, to be fair, is a centre back, but he can play he's a good option at right back. Versace to Lianga. How did he put that wide? I'm going to say get creative. I don't want to rest on a 4-1 win It's not my style. We want to get forward. We want to score loads of goals. Depozo with the throw to Lianga. Cordoba. Bazan. Oh, the most expensive player in River Plate history for us to buy. Not the most expensive sale. That is still Javier Saviola, I want to say. I don't think we sold anyone for more than 20 million. But Bazan, beautifully struck. Like a glove. Not really. It's like a peach. 5-1. And we have a chance here. Versace. Cordoba just puts it over. Nahul Lieva was absolutely shitting on Cordoba. Take him off. And Depozo's picked up a booking now as well. Our players are great at getting booked, it seems. Benitez out wide. Chips it over to Versace, but it doesn't get there. And now Minero on the break, but not. Lianga's back to tackle. Bazan chips it forward, but nobody's there. Full time, 5-1. Easy. Bit of a let off. No. Passionately. Yeah, it was a nice victory. Well done, lads. Did anyone play? No. So that's made the second leg very, very comfortable. And we're going to be at home. So it is actually, it is interesting. Rules. No player restrictions, extra time, penalty shootout, the scores are still level. Nothing about away goals. Interesting. 513,000 for winning the tie. I'll take it. We seem to be hemorrhaging money. We're back in the red again. Like we've almost half our wage budget is being spent. Next season's wage budget is 925k. What? How is there? Oh, I'm assuming because all the players that are out on loan. We still have 3.8 million left. And our scouting budget's still... Jesus. We're financial status, okay. Yeah. We do have 6 million. This director of football loves like splitting the transfers up into like installments. I'm not a big fan of that. It's fine if you say like, oh, if you play 50 games, or if a German player makes 50 appearances for Germany, then, you know, by all means we'll give you 250 million for a player. But anyway, the next episode will be episode 100, the big 100, and that'll be against our fierce rivals. Boca could be a title decider, and the second leg against Atletico Mineiro, which will be at home. We are 5-1 up. It's going to be an absolute walk in the park. After seeing that now, we're going to get absolutely smashed. But if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends. Again, as always, if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Let me know why you didn't like it. Unsubscribe. If there's somebody you don't like and you don't like my videos, then tell them to watch my videos to annoy them. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!